Hello everyone, Basic Ollie here, hope you're all doing well, because guess what? I'm not. I'm really not after this. I've had an absolute shocker. Well, I say I've had a shocker, the game has had an absolute shocker, and I'm going to explain to you and I'm going to show you exactly what I mean, because it has absolutely destroyed me. It's absolutely destroyed me. Now, I will show you all the evidence and I'll try and back myself up, alright? Now, there was one incident in this whole video where you could say, oh, that was a bit, Ollie, you could have braked a little bit there, and I accept that, and I will show you that, but apart from that, the game has absolutely had my pants down, and it's got to the point now where I literally want to avoid the game completely, because it's almost unplayable online. It is absolutely ridiculous. Now, I'm not one for complaining about the system too much, because it is what it is, and I don't like to go on about it too much. But for this video, you're going to have to bear with me because I've just had enough, alright? And I've lost 30,000 driver rating points in this, just this single race. Just this single race, okay? Right, so, you join me at Monza, okay? Now, I've started in P2, we've got the Spaniard in front of us, and this is the one incident that I was talking about earlier. So, we brake just a little bit too late. I realise that. I think I've got enough room on the inside. I just tap him ever so slightly. So I back off. I stick to the right hand side. Let him go. Thankfully, it's all good. He didn't lose position. Very happy about that. Right. Anyways, chicane's done. We nearly get overtaken by the guy in P3, but thankfully we have not. Okay, so we're still all good. We're still in P2, and we've got the slipstream of the guy ahead. Now we're going to the second chicane. Okay, that's at Monza. So we brake just before the cones because our tyres are still cold. However, the Spaniard in front of us does not do that. He hits us off slightly, and we get a 2-second penalty. Okay, now we get a 2-second penalty. That really annoyed me straight away because we're going to watch back and see exactly what happened. So, we're on board with the Spaniard now in P3. Okay, now he's going to look for a move on the inside. Now, was he looking for a move or did he just outbrake himself? I don't know. But either way, it was more of a racing incident because he just missed out. Okay, now we could have both just carried on. I would have stayed at P2 because he kind of hit me off, so it would have been fine. But no, I get the 2-second penalty even though I did absolutely nothing wrong, and it just completely and utterly destroys my race. As everyone knows, if you drive around Monza, a penalty here is quite severe. It really can affect your race, and it really did, and it dropped me back from P2 to P7 now. So straight away, there's 5 positions I've got to find in this race to get me back up to where I was, essentially. So, this German goes slightly wide here. We go for a move on the outside. We get a bit of a push from the Italian. Unbelievably, I lost SR from that. Now, I will quickly explain. I wasn't planning to record this, okay, so that's why we're watching it in the replay, purely because I entered this race, ironically, just to try and get my SR up. That's all I wanted to do. That's all I wanted to do, because it had gone down severely. My SR and DO had gone down so severely that I just wanted to try and get it up. So I was an A+, S rated a few days ago, and now in this race I was an AB, I believe. So yeah, quite a dramatic turn of events. But we've gone for a move on the inside of the German here. We just put it off, and then this guy destroys me. I've got nowhere really to go, but the game just resets me, and I absolutely plummet with my SR rating. Absolutely plummet, and it was so frustrating. So here's the German here, right? He's in the Aston Martin. Now you can see us two up ahead. We're fighting. We're just about on the inside. Now he brakes way too late. Way too late. Smashes into the side of me. Takes that guy out as well. Now this is what really pissed me off. He's done that. Where's his penalty? Where is his penalty? How can I have had penalties, SR drops, when I've done nothing wrong, but this guy destroys 2 of us and gets absolutely nothing? Okay? Just so much frustration was coming out in this race. And then I get punted from the back, smash the Aston Martin, he goes up in the air, and again, my SR just takes an absolute beating. And now we're down to P14. Alright, this race, honestly, so frustrated. But this is the guy that punted us, okay? So he's in the Ferrari, so he's behind us. So the braking points, the cones, way past that, way past that. He smashed into me, I smashed into Aston Martin. He does get a 3.5 second penalty. thoroughly deserved. Okay, so that's where the penalty system has actually worked. So he does deserve that. There is no denying that. However, why am I losing such a massive amount of SR when I've done absolutely nothing wrong? Absolutely nothing. I am the victim here, but somehow I'm losing SR points, and it's not acceptable at this point. It really isn't. Every week or every month they seem to do an update and adjust the penalty system, and somehow they just make it worse every month. And I'm just getting to the point now where I'm just so fed up, because I'm grinding so hard to make content for you guys and try and do stuff and be in these high rated lobbies, but I can't be in them because these things happen. These things happen, and my SR rating just drops below like an A or whatever, and I get in these lobbies and they just destroy it even more. And now, just wait until the end of the video, I'll tell you what rating I am now. It's just, yeah, it's just a joke. But anyways, we look for a move around the outside on the last corner at Monza, and yeah, we just about miss out on overtaking the Russian in front of us. But there's there's 4 of us fighting here, and then you got the Aston Martin fighting up ahead. Now, is there a big incident going to happen? Well, I'll let you guys guess. But fortunately, in this one, there actually isn't. So amazingly, to my surprise, nothing happens. However, what I will say is, annoyingly in the replay it doesn't actually show you the SR going down, but I lost SR for that corner there. The tiniest little touch by the Russian, I actually lost SR points, which is just absolutely ridiculous. But we'll carry on. So the amount of SR points I've lost to this point, I've literally lost count. You couldn't calculate how many points I've lost. But breaking at the cones, as you always should, this Russian guy just decides to hit me off. Right? He sees me and just goes, "Nah, mate, see you later. I'm going to turn in now," for no reason whatsoever, and I don't know why. So here it is. There you go. Just suddenly turns right. He cuts the corner, the first corner, right? So he hits us off. Wait, tries to hit us off. He cuts the first corner. Yet again, the penalty system has let us down because it's given him no penalty. And then he goes off the track. He comes back on, he hits us, and I lose SR rating. So, I literally, at this point, I am pulling my hair out. And this is only lap 3. Okay, this is lap 3. And then he goes for a very audacious move on the inside. And you guess what? Your boy lost SR rating. What a surprise. And yeah, it's just a constant battle with the game's penalty system now. It's just a constant battle, and I'm trying my best, and I'm just losing. I'm just losing, and we get there's a big shove there from the Russian on the other Russian. That wasn't too big and that wasn't too clever, but where's his penalty? Where's the penalty for it? Do you know what I mean? Where's the consistency? Where's that penalty he deserves? I don't see it. Did you see it? Because there wasn't one. There absolutely was one. Anyways, lap 4, going side by side with the Italian on the left-hand side. Looks like it's going to be a tight battle going into this corner here. Brake at the right point, but he's just got the inside there, so I'm going to have to back out of it. And yeah, he keeps his position, but that's fair enough. I feel though, if I didn't back out of that one, definitely would have taken me out. There's no doubt about that. But we move forward again, lap 5. Getting the slipstream of the Italian in front of us. So we're just breaking after the cones, as you should. Probably got that just about right, but he makes a lovely move on the inside. But here, I turn into him, and I lose SR points. I'm getting sick and tired of my own voice complaining at this rate. But look, so at this point here, I swear to you guys, if you slow it down, he just does not bother turning left quick enough. He just doesn't. And I just end up going into him, and it's just incredibly frustrating. But at the end of lap 5, we do actually manage to get past him, and there's actually someone going off the track as well. So yeah, we do eventually get past him, and I'm going to show you it right here. So he's on the inside once more. This time I've got a little bit more speed, and I brake just slightly bit later, and I just managed to get in front of him, and I'll secure that P9. Aren't we lucky? P9. And then we go into P8, because that guy decided to go, spin around, and go on holiday, and get trapped in the ground on the corner there. So that has put us up now to P8, and you can see the guys ahead do actually have, well, one of them has a penalty. So he completely and utterly forgets where to brake, and he's just completely gone off now. So that was the end of that. So let's watch this incident then. So here's the guy in Aston Martin. Alright, there's another guy behind him. I believe it's the Brit. So I thought at first instance this guy in the Aston Martin hit him off, but no, the Brit just completely utterly outbrakes himself, and yeah, just honestly there's missing braking points, and then there's missing braking points. That was quite something. But we're going to pits on lap 5, put the mediums on, and as you can see, as we scroll through the laps here, or skip through them I should say, so for about 3.5 laps I have no issues. So you know, just perfect racing, no incidents, you know, racing cleanly. That's probably because there's no one around us, so there's no way the game can give me a penalty. So we managed to just get past the guy from the Netherlands there, in the Dodge Viper of all cars. So he gets past us here, so he's going to be quite an important factor into what happens next with my SR rating, as such, as if it hasn't had enough of a pounding already, it's going to get another one. But I make a mistake coming out of the chicane here, and I go off the road and I lose quite a bit of time. But the game, amazingly, gives me a ½ second penalty for cutting the track. What a joke. Honestly, utter joke. Utter joke. I lost so much time by doing that. I didn't do it on purpose. How on earth have I cut the track? I didn't cut it. I went off it. I made a mistake and I lost loads and loads of time. But we serve our penalty. Okay, now the penalty has been served. There's this Dodge behind us. Okay, so he is going to be looking for a move on us, surely. So he's looking for a move on the inside there. Can't quite pull it off. Fair enough. Backs out of it. Very, very good. But he's going to stick with us because he knows he's got the slipstream and he can get very close to us if he decides he wants to. And he'll probably go for a move if he's audacious enough. But is he going to be? That's the question. Is he going to be? Now, clearly, right now, as you can see, on this back straight, he's starting to catch me up. And yeah, he's well within the slipstream range. So on Gran Turismo Sport, as you all know, the slipstream is quite strong. I have adjusted it recently and it's a lot better, but it's probably still not quite there. So first chicane, so yeah, outbrakes himself, and yeah, he hits in the back of me, but we'll take it back a little bit further and I'll show you exactly what happens. So as always, the braking cones on the left hand side. It's the last lap, your tyres are worn, brakes way after the braking cones, just taps me ever so slightly, but guess what, I lose a ton more SR points. And yeah, at this point in the race, I was just, you can imagine if you're in my situation in this race, I just wanted to pull my hair out. I wasn't even planning to record this. I literally went in this lobby to try and improve my SR rating. That's the most ironic thing about this whole situation. It really is. But anyways, he nearly takes us out. But he does a good thing there, I think. I think he's tried to avoid us. I think. I don't know. You guys will have to be the judge of this in the comments. But yeah, he went over to the left. Now the thing is, if I started moving into the left-hand side, he would have smashed into me. So you guys can decide really what happened. But yeah, we crossed the line finally. We finished P5, but I lost 30,000 SR points. 30,000. Okay, absolutely insane. I just honestly, I literally had to save a replay and just show you guys what happened, because when people used to say to me, oh, I've been reset, you know, I've lost this, I thought, how can you lose that many points in a race? Well, it's happened to me. It's happened to me. But there you go, guys. I just wanted to show you exactly what happened in this race and how I managed to drop 30,000 SR rating, and now I am a BC rated driver. So in the space of about 72 hours, I've gone from the A plus S to a BC rated driver. Fantastic. But there you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one regardless. I'm sorry there's loads of moaning in it, but I just had to get it out of me. It was very, very frustrating. But there you go, guys. Really hope you enjoyed this. If you do, please like the video, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you for the next one. Take care. Ta-da.